158774. Thanks, mate. 158774 off to Leicester. No Newark Castle.
Skewbridge foot crossing Lincolnshire with Fabes, wait for your 1410, 6 kilo 32, 6 kilo 52, Dutch Junction from Kingsbury oil sides to Humber Oil Refinery. She's coming up from Boultham. Tuck 63. .63 to Humber via Lincoln Central.
Well, I've not got much to run off here actually. There's a new trespassing sign. There's something that's supposed to be a motorbike that's wrecked. Here's the gate. Yeah, this is Skewbridge Level Crossing Lincolnshire with Fabes train just up from Boultham. Here you see out the gangway and you go. Stop with some BOUTHMJ trains. Like this because we're in there so it doesn't swing out. Because I'm just waiting for the coal train. It's just at the loops, I thought I might as well pop here. You can see that way goes towards the city centre, Lincoln, Pie Wipe, etc. That way up there you can tell is Boultham. Here you've just got like the wooden crossing plant, no anti-trespass, because obviously it's a foot crossing, you don't need anti-trespass. No trespass thingy, double listen to BOUTHMJ trains, the other gate. Which then goes to whatever this field is around here. I couldn't find the foot crossings, yeah, this'll do. Just want to find the time, I'll show you which way's what. The timetable used is Boultham Junction, so it's only about a minute out. Again, you can see that way there's a red incandescent signal to Boultham. Up there's no signal towards the city centre. So yeah, that will conclude the walk around tour of Skewbridge. And see you for the coal train. Here's the coal train from Humber to Ratcliffe. 66-168. He's on his mobile. That small sign says warning don't trespass around and penalty £1,000. This is an iPhone 8 Plus test of this foot crossing in Boultham. You've got this horrible muddy path to walk to get to it. This fence here is brand new in the past few weeks. Here's the gate which you have to walk around. I've checked the next train is 12:15, so I'm fine. Well done. So there's some BOUTHMJ trains. This is a great big concrete post here. Of course, up there you can just see Boultham. Up that way towards, well, everything else into Lincoln. Here you see you've got concrete and rubber crossing floor, no anti-trespass. But essentially you're trespassing anyway. As matters go, you're trespassing anyway. So there's some BOUTHMJ trains. This of course being recorded on 4K at 60 frames, just to test out the max of the 8. Push you that way. This gate of course has been dented many times, which I'll show you in a minute. I don't know where this goes anyway, but here's the far back of this side. Not the best view. You could there be then got all that shrubbery and that in the way.
So let's leave again, out of here. Actually, you can tell the gate's been bent. Look, the camera's on the far end of the gate. It's been bent. Those wondering why there's flares at Boultham, that person was killed here. At this crossing, not the one up there, this one. So yeah, stop with Borough trains, of course, like we've said. Concrete and rubber crossing, flow no matter trespass. There's Boultham. Further up to Doddo, that signal is incandescent still. That way, of course, up to Lincolnshire on Saxby. Best view you get is really, you just stand over that side and far back, which I'll show you, stop listening to Borough trains. Here's the gate again. Look at this. A fat person just about fit in here. I'm quite big as well. So there's the river going through, I forget what it's called, part of the Witham. Let's come back to where I got some pictures for the real rail photography group before. Let's far back through this side. So Lincoln right from this angle, BOUTHMJ left. So this, of course, is, I'm assuming, Oak Farm. There's no official signing around. We call this road bridge Skew Bridge. Don't ask me why, but that's what we call the bridge. This apparently is Oak Farm. I don't know if the manual crossing down Coulson Road's still there though. You can never see it on the train. And to be honest, I've never been bothered to walk down there. But welcome to Oak Farm. We'll see for number 65 quite soon. What time are we? It's me 7 on. Hang on. So it's now 11:54. We'll see in about 20 minutes. Just as a quick note, for safety's sake, I'm not going to get anything this side because, of course, if I come in the little alley here, you can't see anything that side, you can't see much that side, so all the shots will be across Boultham side there. Any moment now, you're 12:15, East Midlands train system Leicester to Lincoln Central. Alpha 6414. Okay, but I'm just going to have the next train, so I don't know if you can tell, but the incandescent signal's about to change to green. There we go. See when the trains come. Next up this side, your 12:27 East Midlands train system Grimsby Town to Newark North Gate. For 3321. And next up your 12:32 East Midlands train system Newark North Gate to Grimsby Town. 4319. As that runs away, thanks for watching today's videos from Oak Farm, as they want to call it. Of course, the road bridge is skew. We'll see you next time. I'm aware at the time of this recording there is no train for another 10 minutes in either direction. I am safe. What's this intruder doing down here? Nice wave. 8005 and 18107 to Crofton Depot via Newark Northgate and Gainsborough Lee Roads. You'll be back down here in about an hour's time. When travelling on trains or visiting railway stations, you're reminded your mask should be on your face at all times, covering your nose and your mouth. It should not be sat like this, any circumstance. If you're exempt and wearing a mask, wear it properly. If you're not exempt, wear it properly. General message, just wear it properly, don't be stupid. And don't make us stay in this virus even longer than like the what, 15 weeks or so we're on now? Let's stop cutting corners, get it sorted and wear your fucking mask properly. Quick little cutaway. When this line is re-signalled in 2022, what protective equipment do you think this crossing will get? All we've literally got is two sort of, what you call them, swing gates with a cage, and that's it. And when this is severely bushy, like it's becoming now, you can't see a train either way unless you're on the crossing right in front of the thing. So, how do you think this could be improved? Comments below. Right, so oddly, the road barriers have just gone down at Boultham, but the next train in the area doesn't leave Lincoln Central for 6 minutes, and the one in the other direction is still outside of Collingham. Why has Boultham gone down? Oh, they've just gone up now. What the hell are they playing at? Come on. Get with it. He's now off to his next calling point of Highcombe. That's 37,240, 56,094, I think, working back up towards Tritton Centre. somebody order a 9 Vice 5 car? Tubby Star. Oh, it's you. The previous Lincoln-based training unit. Time for this long thing again. Next up, a sweaty 158. Petroleum train. Crow 101. Can we maybe trim the vegetation, lads, because I can't really see through this. And I can't see through that either. Let's start with the 1440 East Midlands Railway service from Lincoln Central to Leicester, which today will terminate at Nottingham because of a train crew shortage. Off at 799. It's a lot better now they finally trimmed that bank down as well. You see, there's a freight train approaching from the Class 66. We'll see that in a moment. Next, a freight train from Kingsborough to Humber. DC6167. Next up, that freight train from Doncaster Woodyard to Pinnox. Right, so I'm at the not signposted named foot crossing on the Castle line with fairly new bridge signs down there. This video is going to be a pretty good one. I say I shouldn't toot my own horn because that's noob level stuff, but we've got the Welsh 170 booked in, we've got the Blue Lightning 66, and we've got Luke's Class 62. This can't go wrong, surely. I've said it and it's going to, isn't it? Let's watch this space. So if 2222 is any luck, this should be the Welsh one. (172.73). With a service to Grimsby Town via Lincoln Central. Next up, the 1530 LNER Azuma from Lincoln Central to London King's Cross. Should be 802.02. The very slightest of amendments to scheduled programming. We were expecting 175.15 on the next train, but that's now being swapped out at Lincoln Central with another service. It's still a Class 170, but it's not the booked one. After having the signal protected boot level crossing cleared for about 4 minutes. Here's 2 Lima 70, today running Peterborough Leicester 175.03. And I say Peterborough Leicester because it's set swap with 2 Kilo 17 that terminated off of Doncaster at Lincoln Central, causing this delay. But he's not got the road through Doddington yet. It's not going to get very far, is he? Go Blue Lightning, go Blue Lightning. Anybody want that remix? Here's Blue Lightning with the coal train. Well, off goes Blue Lightning, and his friend Luke is shortly going to follow him. Luke's maybe, what, a minute away? So just before Luke arrives, we've just had a random Pronto bus from Nottingham City Transport pass by off camera. It's a shit shot because I obviously wasn't expecting it. And lastly, our new best friend called Luke, following behind our old best friend Blue Lightning. This one used to be Blue mistakenly as well, for Teenage Spirit of Cancer Research in 2014. What do we think of that one then? We started with the Anglian Welshman, a swapped out 170 with the Tone, Blue Lightning, our old friend, and Luke, our new one. If you didn't like that, what do you like? Thanks for watching, we'll see you next time, and happy 22. Let's try and do this again with more luck on 22 to 22. Let's start homing to go on with the Doncaster to Longport service. Next up, the Leicester Grimsby service. On 7511. The Wellbeing trip has only sold approximately 11 tickets. Here's the Lincoln to London service. Over 208. Next, it's that one that'll never make too much sense to me. Grimsby Leicester. 1.6410. with something that's 2.5 hours late. 6E46 Kingsbury Lindsay or something like that. 7808. Refinery. 1104 East Midlands Railway service from Newark Northgate to Lincoln Central. The 1125 East Midlands Railway service from Leicester to Grimsby Town. One V83 Lincoln Central to London King's Cross. Oh, it's fucking freezing, but let's get this video done then, shall we? We've got 4 trains pretty close together because of delays, obviously. Let's see what's going to happen today at Oak Farm. 1B83 and 2L63. We're not seeing the 170 anyway. 800 210. 17416. Maybe we were seeing it after all. 2L62 Grimsby Leicester. $34.20. The back carriage says he's just part of regional. No operator at all. Next we've got a clunky piece of machinery known as a tamper. Clunky heap from Trent sidings at Meadow Lane level crossing to Lincoln Terrace. PR 75405. Well, that marks the end of this video then, doesn't it? Make sure you've subscribed to the channel so that red button is no longer red. We like it to be grey so it doesn't have to wait in the A&E because it's bleeding. Thank you for watching, we'll see you in the next video. Before I go though, remember that we have new videos on the channel every day at 6 PM. Any bonus videos will be released beforehand at 4 PM. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Visibility being absolutely crap on both sides. So this is going to be absolutely fun. No, it isn't. I'd say stars remain to go on, but nothing else today is 306 minutes late. 66.085 and 66.155. The delayed 0815 Kingsbury Humber. From a stand of safety where a normal pedestrian would check if a train's coming, I can't see shit in that direction. And I can't see shit in that direction because of vegetation. I'd previously, many years ago, emailed the local control centre about this and they said, yeah, visibility's fine. Really? One of my trains had to emergency brake a few weeks ago because of vegetation. Someone was in the line because they couldn't see the train. Coming out pretty invisibly 1 Bravo 85 for London King's Cross. (800-206). To number 67, Leicester Grimsby. Vote 783. And 2L66, Grimsby Leicester. 175.10. One of the window seals coming off. Right. Caution, oncoming trains may be hidden by other trains. Look both ways, don't cross until the lines are clear. Right. So if I'm stood here, can you safely see a train in the Lincoln direction? No. If I'm stood this way, can you see a train in the Newark direction? No. Let's try the other side. Hup. So again, we're in safety within the wicket gate. Can you see a train that way? No. Can you see one here? No, because of that big bush. So if we run back to the point, oncoming trains may be hidden by other trains. Don't cross until all lines are clear. You don't know if they're clear unless a train's about to hit you. Right, so what we can't really see because of this big fuck off bush in front of us. To number 67, Leicester Grimsby Town. On 75.35. By a speck of light, we can just about see this train. 1B85 Lincoln Central, London King's Cross. (800-210). And 2L66, Grimsby Town to Leicester. On 75.07. Right, we've now reached Oak Farm, where Monday's incident occurred. And we're going to, before the next train, do the obvious check is, can we see potential trains before they arrive? So I would check from just outside of the wicket gate. You can't see in that direction still, you can't see in that one. The supposed point where you should be able to see is here. You can see that way, but obviously you can't see through the fence that way properly at my height. We're going to keep our eyes out just for safety and know where the next service is, and do the same this side whilst we wait for it. So can you see properly that end? Yeah, okay. But this end, you're still obscured by a branch, which is where the incident train came from. So can you properly see trains at Oak Farm Foot Crossing before they're here? No. Has Network Rail done anything to improve the situation to prevent another incident? No. Who was wholly responsible for the incident? Network Rail. We're going to see one train here, then we're going to leave because he's only at Thorpe on the Hill now. It gives us about 5 minutes for him to come anywhere, and I can get some pictures to feed back whilst we wait and lodge a formal complaint, and hopefully this gets rectified before another incident does happen. Because like I say, for my safety, I would look from here outside of the railway boundary. You can't see in either direction until you're in the boundary. But they say you stop and look at the sign from where that's positioned, but you're already in the line at that point, and that's enough to put a driver at extreme caution on either end. So really, whatever the rule is, should be changed to, can you see an approaching train before you enter the railway? Answer from all sides is no. Like, I really don't know what's more embarrassing out of the whole situations that have happened here in the last 10 years. Cardboardy signs that say, look both ways, don't cross till the line's clear, or high vegetation preventing you from seeing when the line's clear. I guess comments, which one's worse, the lack of visibility or a useless instruction that can't be followed because the lack of visibility? I was going to change to the worst side so you can see how bad vegetation was, but the train was well too close and I made my decision before it passed that last level crossing. Here's 1 Bravo 84 running from London King's Cross to Lincoln Central. £800-210 on that one. Now, even though I know that's the last train for a while, we've still got to do all the checks to be sure. From the sign, can we see clear that way? Yeah, we can see cars at the barriers. Can we see that way now? We're just in the line, yes. But that's not the point. If you're just in the line, it's not the safest point to observe if you can cross. That way, yeah, we can see. There we've got the fence and that massive bush. And if we're in here, we can't see there because of that tree. We can't see there because of that tree. I didn't even point the right way. But yeah, no, there's no prevention in place. And I'm going to make a very horrible prediction that another incident will occur here by summer 2025, if nothing changes. It's a very sort of, shouldn't say prediction, but it's bloody going to happen, isn't it? I'm going to head off whilst I've landed myself now in very deep controversy. We'll see you in the next video, guys. Subscribe and thank you for watching.